Hello, this is another video. Welcome. I'm sure you can tell by the title that this is going to be an interesting video. Now, I know you're probably thinking, how did this happen and what happened? Well, for those of you who don't know, the other day I went to Ireland, Cork, basically for a one-day trip. Literally one day, me and my boy, we went there for like a nice little journey. And it was meant to be like a nice little relaxing day trip, obviously, because I've never flown before. It was my first time flying. And yeah, honestly, it was just meant to be some little day trip. We go for a day out. It is a random place, Cork. However, we were meant to go to Frankfurt first, and then it got cancelled, so it was a whole thing where we just rescheduled it to Cork. But yeah, honestly, this is just a follow-up of that. And yeah, so yeah, we went to Cork. It was actually quite good. It was quite a nice place. We just travelled around. Just basically did a bunch of randomness, honestly. Like, we're exercising our free will to the max. We climbed some random hill. That hill was massive, by the way. We climbed that, got to the top of that. And then, yeah, we're literally just walking around exploring the area. Mostly like the city centre. But yeah, honestly, aside from that, it was fun. Then, we've gone to the cinema now because we're tired after climbing the hill, innit? So we've gone to the cinema, booked tickets to see, what was it? I think it was Final Destination. Booked tickets to see Final Destination. So we're in the cinema now, we've slept, and then we've woken up, come out. Our flight's in like a few hours, so we got like a bit of time to kill. We go get food. Then after that, we're planning to go to like some antique shops to try, not antique, but you know the shops where you find like, what's it called? Where you find gifts for home and that. Yeah, those shops. We've gone there to try to get something from there. And then basically, we're just walking down the road. There's loads of shops. There's a lot of people walking up and down it. I'm assuming it's like a touristy area because there's a lot of shops with a lot of like Irish merch and that. So yeah, we're walking down and it says, oh no, we should go to a charity shop because obviously in a charity shop they could have some legendary items. So we're like, all right, let's go there. Let's go back. And the charity shop is back that way. So we've been walking down there. It's back that way. So we turn back around now. We're walking up. And then as we're walking, there's like a lot of people walking with us and coming back the other way. So it's like quite a packed road. It's like a straight road like this. There's shops on the other side. And there's like an alleyway of people walking to and fro. So we're just walking down. And I've got my bag with me. And I see this like ginger bowling like guy. He's quite tubby. Like he's coming up. But I don't see him until he's like basically right in front of me. So I don't see him until he's right there. And he comes to me. He's literally like, he has his hand in his pocket. He pulls out something. And he goes right in front of my face. He's like, I'm with the Irish Police Department. I'm going to have to conduct a search on you. So I'm thinking, all right, cool, you know what, that's fine. Because I literally, I'm a clean guy. Don't smoke, don't drink. I mean, I'm an innocent guy. So I'm like, cool, that's fine. Just search, let him do his job. Should be calm. So then he's looking at me. I'm like, yeah, cool. And he's looking at me. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Danny. And he says, Danny, is there weed in the bag, Danny? I'm like, no, there's no weed in the bag. Like, what you eating? There's no weed in the bag. And he keeps staring at me. He's like, Danny, come on. Like, is there weed in the bag? I'm like, no, bro, does he expect me to say like, oh yeah, you got me, man. Like, yeah, okay, you asked twice. Yeah, there is. Like, what do you want me to say? I was like, no, I can show you inside the bag, there's nothing there. But he was moving hella weird. He was bare nervous. He was like, Danny, like, is there weed in the bag? And I'm like, no, there's nothing there. So I open the bag, I show him the bag. I'm like, look, you can see in there's nothing there. And he's like, okay, do you have your ID on you? I'm like, yeah, I got my passport. At this point, we're at the side of the road, and there's like a semicircle, like, that's formed around us of people walking past, some people watching. And my boy has walked, he's come straight to me, by the way. My boy's like further down there, and I'm here. So he's not too far away, but he's just there watching. I think he's just waiting for me. I'd assume he's just there waiting for me. I don't think he was scared, but he's just waiting for me to be done with the situation. So yeah, he's like, have you got an ID? I said, I've got a passport. And then I take out my passport and I show him. And then when he sees the passport, he's like, oh, British passport. And I'm thinking, okay, at this point, the clogs in my head are turning. Because I'm thinking, wait, why is he highlighting the fact that it's a British passport? Is he like some sort of scam that's trying to scam tourists that come to that place and like take their passports or rob them or something? Pardon me. So yeah, so I'm thinking, is he trying to rob me or something? And that's where now I'm being cautious now. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Generally, I'm being cautious. Because he's in normal uniform, like he hasn't got handcuffs, nothing. He's just in like regular, like civilian clothing. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. He could be one of the ones who's trying to rob me. So he's like, okay, come to the side of the road. So I come to the side of the road. I put my bag down like against the wall, and now he's now gone to like look through the bag. He's looking through it, and as he's looking through it, I'm standing right. So he's there. I'm standing right next to him, right behind him. The reason why, yeah, is because I'm like, cool. I'll let him look through the bag. I'm watching him so carefully. If I see him either try to plant anything, or try to take something out and pocket it, or try to run off, and bang, I can come easily. Yeah, as he comes up, I can hit him with a nice mean right hook. Yeah, I can smoke because I was looking at him. He didn't look that cold. You know what I'm saying? I could have taken him. So I'm just leaving him there. I'm watching him, and I'm there waiting. I'm just looking. And then he doesn't find anything. He stands up with the bag, and he's just there holding it. And he's like, Danny, is there weed in the bag? And I'm like, did you not look? Did you not check the bag? There's nothing in there. Like you can literally see, like look at. I literally told him, like, look in the bag again. Look in the bag. There's nothing in there. And he's like, wait, I can feel it. I can feel the weed. And I was like, bro, what's this guy on? Literally, touched the bag. It was this bag right here, yeah? This is perfect. This bag right here, yeah? Literally touches it. He's like, I can feel the weed. I'm like, bro, what is this guy? Oh, what's wrong with this guy? And then he after doing that, he starts smelling. He's like, and he's just smelling it bears. I'm thinking, is he alright? Is this guy alright? Because I was like, there's no way this is an actual like police officer, because the way he was moving, it was like some pantomime. I was like, this guy can't be real. And then literally, yeah. Then so my boy is literally, he's right behind him. Then he's clocking like this is weird as well. So he's like, Danny, come, let's go, like, let's go. So I start taking my stuff back. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, we're going. And then he's like, no, wait, don't move. And then he starts talking to my boy, and he's like, let me search you. And then this guy, my boy, literally says like, no, I'm not. You're not searching me until I see like an actual officer. I don't believe you that you're an officer. I need proof from an actual like officer in uniform for you to search me. And he gets out his ID again. He's just like, I'm like, and then my boy is just like, I don't care about your badge, bro. I don't care. This guy was angry. He's like, I don't care about your badge, bro. I don't care about your badge. Anyone can show me your badge, bro. I don't care. And he just, the officer just kept doing this. He just kept doing that. I was like, bro, what's even happening? He just kept doing this. But then afterwards, he goes on his phone and he calls someone. He's like, yeah, we need backup on such and such street. Yeah, and the person on the phone's like, oh, is there resistance? And he goes, no resistance, but we need backup. And then cool. Then he turns back towards me now. And then my boy goes round because he's thinking he's called people. This whole time we're both thinking it's fake, like it's some scam. He's going around thinking that this guy's called people to come through to then try to rob us. Like a group of people are going to come rob us. So at this point, he's called the police. And now I'm sat there, I'm thinking, I can't lie, it's a scrap now. Now it's a thing where the only way we're getting out of this with our stuff, 5 guys are coming through, it's going to be WWE Royal Rumble, us to be them, and it's going down. That's what I'm thinking at this point, because I'm like, bro, he looks like he's fake, he's chilling right next to me, he's not moving. I'm like, I'm going to have to bang this guy in the face. That's the only way out of this. So yeah, my boys called the actual feds in the area and he said, yeah, such and such is pretending to be a police officer and he's trying to search us. And meanwhile, he's still at me and he's like, oh, can I see your passport again? I'm like, did you not check it properly the first time? But I was like, okay, cool. So I showed him the passport, I'm holding it. And at this point, a policewoman comes through on a bike and she's got my uniform. So now I'm calmed down, I'm like, okay, cool, you know what? Then it's real. Then there's nothing, no violence needs to happen. I'll just let them search it thoroughly so that you can see I'm innocent and we can move on, you know what I'm saying? So I give him the thing and he's looking at it, he's looking at me. And he's like, okay, what's your address? Because it says my address on the passport. So then I'm thinking, okay, cool, I'll just say the address. So I'm saying my address. He's writing it down. Then he checks the passport and he's like, okay. And he looks back at my passport again. I'm just thinking, okay, I don't know why he's doing this. It's very, very thorough check, but maybe there's a reason why. So he's just looking at my passport again. And on my passport it says Daniel because that's the full name, but Danny's just an abbreviation in it. So he says, wait, why's your name Danny? And I just go, oh, it's just like, my name's Daniel, but it's just Danny for short. Like Daniel, abbreviation of Danny, right? Danny, abbreviation of Daniel, sorry. And then he's just there for bare long and he just goes, wait, is that an alias? Wait, Danny, is that an alias? And I'm like, what? No, it's just abbreviation for Daniel. He's like, no, are you Dan the man? You're Dan the man, aren't you? You're Dan the man. I'm like, what? Who's Dan the man? I'm actually thinking, what are you talking about? I don't know who this Dan the man guy is. He just somehow was thinking I'm Dan the man. So I was like, no, I'm not. I don't know who that is. I literally start smiling. I'm like, I don't know who Dan the man is. He's like, no, like, I've seen you around it. I've seen you around it. I'm like, that's impossible, because I've literally come here on a flight for one day. I was like, bro, that you can't have seen me around here. Like, what is he talking about? I was like, nah, what are you doing? I've seen you around here. I'm like, bro, you haven't seen me around here. I don't know what you're talking about. I've come here for one day, and that's it. And then he's like, you came here for one day. You came to Cork for one day, and he's giving me that investigation of like, for one day. And I'm like, yeah, for one day. I'm trying to explain the fact that the flight's cancelled and the whole situation, but he's just not hearing it. And then at this point, he turns to my boy. He's like, so, do you believe me now? Believe me now? My boy was like, yeah, I just need confirmation. And my boy shows him the bag, and then he just peeks into it. He had a little pouch. He peeks into his pouch, and he just goes, yeah, cool. My boy said, I've got Smarties in there as well. Do you want some? I started laughing as well, because I was like, bro, this is not the time to be making jokes. This guy's so unserious. He was getting vexed on the police officer, and then he was making jokes, which you shouldn't do. Just leave the situation. But then yeah, so basically he's looked in his pouch, and he's like, okay, cool, that's fine. And he turns straight back towards me, and he's like it doesn't make sense. Like, the police woman's there. By the way, she was dead silent the whole time. She didn't say nothing. He turns to the police woman. He's like, it just doesn't make sense. He matched the description. And I literally asked him, I was like, wait, what description? What description are you looking for? Because I was like, what's the description for me to look that similar? And he was just like, he said nothing. He just failed to be able to speak back. I was like, rah, so it's like that then. So that's what this is. Because I'm clocked. I'm so stupid. I'm in Ireland, yeah? I'm not saying this is all Irish people. I'm in Cork. I realised, why did I come here? Why did I come here? Why did I come here? Especially bearing the fact that in a place we're walking, me and my boy, especially in the fact that the place we're walking, me and my boy are the only two like coloured people in that vicinity from what I can see. So I'm clocking at this point like, all right, I can see where this is going now. I don't know how I didn't deep this from the start. I don't know how I was so naive, but it's clear to me that this is it. Because he's trying to say I'm Dan the man. He's trying to say he's seen me before somehow. I'm like, it only makes sense that he's trying his hardest to try and figure out that I'm some secret guy, you know what I'm saying? So then, yeah, he turns back to me, obviously. And then now he starts saying like, oh, take off your shoes. So I'm like, oh, bro, do you want me to get naked, bro? Do you want me to get... So he told me to take off my shoes. And I'm thinking, bro, what more, do you want me to get naked or something? Like, what do you want me to do to prove that I'm clearly innocent? You search my bag, there's nothing there. I was like, cool, I took off my shoes. I showed him inside, there was nothing there. He's like, no, the inside of your trousers, I was like, bro, are you alright? Like, I was like, cool, there's nothing there. Like, you can see it, yeah? I'm getting kind of annoyed because I'm like, bro, you're forcing it. There's nothing there. So I showed him there's nothing there. And then he asked again, like, why are you here for one day, you say? And I'm like, yeah, I explained the situation again. And then my friend takes over and he's like, yeah, I've got all the details on my phone, I can show you. He's like, yeah, okay, cool. So my friend shows him the tickets, return tickets, everything. And he's like, okay, cool. Pretend you're me, yeah? Pretend you're me. So he's like, yeah, okay, cool. I understand, all right, cool. I don't believe you. And I'm like, and he's like, show me your tickets. So I'm like, cool. I get my tickets out, I show him. I'm showing him there, I'm like, look, this is the return flight to London there. You can see the time, you can see the same day, everything. So he's looking at it, he's like, why? I'm like, cool, alright, cool. So now it's done. But he's like, we matched the description. I'm like, bro, what? I just aired it. I literally aired it, took my stuff. I was like, yeah, cool, let's go. And before he goes to my boy, he's like, so are we, are we Irish police? Are we the best? Are we better than London police? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, you're not better than nothing. Whoever that flipping investigator officer is, his qualification, he trained on Among Us lobbies. That's what he did. His qualification was cool. You done the paperwork. Now what you have to do, go on Among Us, find the imposter twice, and then you're done. Because I'm telling you right now, he's the what? Whoever that Dan the man guy is, he escaped. He escaped that day because of his stupidity. Man thought I was Dan the man. He said, I can feel the weed. What? Yeah, man. But honestly, it's a reminder to me. I don't know why we went to Cork Island of all places. Do your research. If you're any ethnicity at all, and just do your research wherever you go. And honestly, just watch out, man, because there's some crazy police officers out there. Crazy. But not to say all police officers. Obviously, if you're getting stop and search, cooperate. Like, wait for someone with actual proof that they're an officer, and then cooperate. Do it, let them do their thing, because it's doing their job, that's calm. But if someone like that, yeah, someone like that comes up trying to blame you and say, oh no, it's you, then honestly, I don't know what I could have done differently in that situation. Let me know what you would have done differently in the comments or whatever. But honestly, yeah, it was a crazy situation. But I'm back. I had a safe flight, thanks to God. And yeah, honestly, man, that is it. That's it for this video. So if you want more story times of random stuff happening, let me know. But that is a story of how I became Dan the Man, the biggest drug dealer in Ireland. So yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, enjoy your day, guys. See you later.